Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. And in today's video, I want to talk about this idea of learning to fail and learning to be okay with sucking at something for a really long time, and despite that, to keep trying. Because I think it's the one skill that truly matters over the long term, and it's a skill that I'm trying to basically embrace in small ways in my day-to-day life. And basically, the reason that I'm talking about this is because today was exactly a day in which I was trying to exactly embrace this, to learn to fail in small ways, so that I can basically get comfortable with failure and get comfortable with doing things and these things not working out. And despite that, trying again and getting back to it. And so basically, the reason that I'm talking about this is that I got to practice this today, by basically like I signed up for this, like we had a sports tournament in our org, and basically it was this afternoon, and I signed up for two sports that I have not, like one sport that I never played before in my life, and one sport that it's been, I don't know, 8 years since I've played. And basically, even then, when I was playing, it was just piggybacking off of another sport and trying to adapt the moves to this sport. So basically, the sport that I never played before today was squash, and basically, I had my first squash match ever, and it was really fun. And I'm glad I get to learn it. And the guy that I was playing with slash against was really cool. Actually, he's from my new team, and he was very chill, and I'm very glad that I got to play with him. And he was very, very kind and very patient with me, even though I was really bad. And it was really fun. We had lots of fun, and it was super cool to play with this guy. And also, the other sport that I have not played in 8 years is badminton. Basically, I haven't played it since my prepa days, where I was playing with some of my classmates, like maybe once a month or something like this, even less than that. And yeah, basically, like I lost all the matches I played today by pretty wide margins. But it was fun, to just play and try, and despite failing, try again and not give up after all of my tries. And over time, I got better and better. Obviously, not good enough, fast enough to be able to win those individual games that I was playing. But I really liked this idea of failing and getting up again and facing something. Failing, getting up again and facing something. And it's just a skill that I'm trying to incorporate in my day-to-day life, to practice in small ways. And basically today I practiced it in a small way by signing up for sports that I was unlikely to win at, but I had lots of fun playing these sports, and it was very cool. And yeah, honestly, this afternoon was really cool. Had lots of fun playing some racket sports, being around people from my org. It felt like I was back in school, and I was like just in the sports place with all of my classmates, and we were all like goofing around and like just playing together and fighting each other, beating the games and dirty talking each other. No, I'm gonna win. No, you're gonna win. And all of that stuff. That was really fun. And I think this whole tournament thing was a freaking amazing idea. So yeah, it was really fun. And then after that, we played bowling, and that was also really fun. Like we were just laughing, joking around, and it was really cool afternoon with, you know, just good things overall. I mean, ups and downs as always, but on average, it was really good. And I'm glad that I did it, and I'm glad that I signed up for this sport that I never played before. Uh, and yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed playing, and now I can say that I have played squash before, and yeah, it was really fun today. And I don't know, really glad for this day and how it turned out. And super grateful for the opportunity to get to do this kind of stuff, to be in an org or company that allows for this kind of stuff. Is very cool to see, and I hope we do another one soon enough. Maybe with some other sports like basketball, where we can maybe form teams and like start to like basically play together and have this feeling of unity and build it. So yeah, I'm just super glad we did this today. Sports are always a good idea and a good way to form connections and bonds with people. So I'm happy of how the day turned out. And basically this morning, like I was super somewhat afraid of sucking so bad that first thing I did in the morning is that I opened up my laptop and started like reading about the rules of squash and the rules of badminton, refreshing my memory about the rules of badminton, and just reading up on the rules of squash and trying to understand, okay, what does it look like for the ball to be in? What does it look like for the ball to be out? In a squash court, what does it look like to win? What does it look like to lose? I was just watching some matches. Like that's how nervous I was about this. Um, about I was so afraid of you know not. I was so afraid of not giving it a good try that I just like started to look into it in the morning, and I'm glad I did, because when I went there I knew more or less some of the rules and I just got to practice them. So that was definitely helpful. And yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, so the one right before this one, or you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. Bye for now, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye!